Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Zubair Hussain and my roll number is 56 from batch 2K19 Computer Science, and I am here to present my video of Java Object Oriented Programming Language topics. There are four topics that I have choose in my video. Number first, introduction to Java. Number two, inheritance, and number three, exception handling. Number four, abstract class. So what is Java? Java is a high level programming object oriented language originally developed by Sun Microsystems and released in 1995. Object oriented in Java, everything it means everything is an object. Java can be easily extended since it is based on the object model. Dynamic. Java is considered to be more dynamic than C or C++ since it is designed to adapt to an evolving environment. Java programs can carry extensive amount of runtime information that can be used to verify and resolve accesses to objects on runtime. Why to learn Java programming? Everyone know why the programming languages are important to learn, because it is for software engineering or developing softwares. Java is a must for students and working professionals to become a great software engineer, especially when they are working in software development domain. It is used for everything from developing web applications to implementing Internet of Things devices like smart light bulbs and heaters. In addition, Java is commonly used for analyzing big data sets, powering training platforms, performing mathematical scientific calculations, and more. As if that was not enough, Java is also the technology that powers Android, the most widely used mobile operating systems in the world nowadays. Exception handling. So, what is exception handling? An exception or exceptional event is a problem that arises during the execution of a program. When an exception occurs, the normal flow of the program is disrupted and the program application terminates abnormally, which is not recommended. Therefore, these exceptions are to be handled. An exception can occur for many different reasons. Following are the some scenarios where an exception occurs. Number one, a user has entered an invalid data. A file that needs to be opened cannot be found. A network connection has been lost in the middle of communication, or the JVM Java virtual machine has run out of memory. For example, if you use file reader class in your program to read data from a file, if the file specified in its constructor doesn't exist, then a file not found exception occurs, and the compiler promotes the programmer to handle the exception. Example, import the java.io file. The example is given, you can see. If you try to compile the above program, you will get the following exceptions. There is output of the program. Inheritance in Java. Inheritance in Java is a mechanism in which one object acquires all the properties and behaviors of a parent object. It is an important part of OOPS, means object oriented programming languages, object oriented programming system. The idea behind inheritance in Java is that you can create new classes that are built upon existing classes. When you inherit from an existing class, you can reuse methods and fields of the parent class. Moreover, you can add new methods and fields in your current class also. Inheritance represents the ISA relationship, which is also known as a parent-child relationship. The syntax of Java inheritance is here. The extends keywords indicates that you are making a new class that derives from an existing class. The meaning of extends to is to increase the functionality. In the terminology of Java, a class which is inherited is called a parent or superclass, and a new class is called child or subclass. The above image is displayed in the above figure. Programmer is the subclass and employee is the superclass. The relationship between the two classes is a programmer is a employee. It means that programmer is a type of employee. The program is a here of the following example, and its output is also here. You can see in the above example, programmer object can access the field of own class as well as of employee class. For example, code reusability. Abstract class. A class which is declared with the abstract keyword is known as an abstract class in Java. It can have abstract and non-abstract methods. Method with the body. Abstraction. Abstraction is the process of hiding the implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Another way, it shows only essential things to the user and hides the internal details. For example, sending SMS where you type the text and send the message. You don't know the internal processing about the message delivery. Abstraction lets you focus on what the object does instead of how it does it. Abstract class in Java. A class which is declared as abstract is known as an abstract class. It can have abstract and non-abstract methods. It needs to be extended and its methods implemented. It cannot be instantiated. Points to remember. An abstract class must be declared with the abstract keyword. It can have abstract and non-abstract methods. It cannot be instantiated. It can have constructors and static methods also. It can have final methods which will force the subclass not to change the body of the method. Abstract example of abstract class is a abstract class a double bracket the end.